You don't get to whine if you're not on the grind. Sup people, I just had to talk to y'all, man. Something I forgot to say when I uploaded my last video was that I was gonna take a break from uploading because I was heading on spring break and I was kind of burnt out for being on grind mode for so long. I just had to talk to y'all because I just got off of break and I just went on like my first vacation. Yeah, man, I just got off of vacation, y'all. One thing that I have to tell y'all is nobody's gonna come and save you. You can't just wait on something or someone to come along and rescue you from the little whatever you're in. You can't exactly rely on anyone or any specific thing other than yourself in order to get yourself out of the rut that you are in. Man, I was on vacation, yo, and being out there, seeing the nice cars, seeing a bunch of Teslas, seeing a bunch of Corvettes, seeing the Camaros, the Mustang, seeing the lifestyle, seeing how these people are walking, seeing how they moving. It's inspiring. That's why like this channel, like I'm trying to encourage myself, but I'm also trying to encourage you guys. I encourage y'all to start right now because time is our most valuable resource, and you just have to start now so you can see your progress over time, because time is our most valuable resource and time goes by fast. Even if you think it won't go by fast, it will. People underestimate what they can do in 10 years, but overestimate what they can do in 1. All this other stuff, it don't matter. Like chasing girls and getting high and going to the club and going to parties, like none of this stuff matters. Being out there and seeing this lifestyle, it inspired me because I know that could be me in the next 10 years. As long as I'm willing to put in the work, you're gonna see things that motivate you. You have to put in the work in order to get those things that are motivating you. You can't just be there like, oh my God, why am I not this? Oh my God, why is this not happening to me? Oh my God, why is this happening to me and not this other person? And you can't be hating on other people either. You can't be like, oh my God, I want a nice car. Why does this person have a nice car? When you're not looking at yourself, you're not putting in the work. You gotta put in the work. You don't get to whine if you're not on the grind. And I think I am addicted to the grind because as I was on vacation, the first couple days I was working. But that's because I'm trying to make sure I grow professionally. And one of the family members I was staying with, they were like, yo, aren't you on vacation? Like, why are you doing schoolwork? And I wasn't doing schoolwork, but they kept saying like, yo, you're on vacation, like relax and all this other stuff. And it took me about 2 or 3 days before I actually got out of grind mode and was able to actually enjoy the vacation. And my mind doesn't like longer vacations, like longer than 3 days, because it starts circling back to, yo, you could be doing this right now. And that's why my channel's name is Q's Conscience and not Q's Conscience, because my conscience is always telling me, yo, there's something you could be doing right now to better your life. You're kind of wasting time right now, all the time. My mind is always telling me that all the time. It doesn't shut up. And after I stopped vacation, I was ready to be on the grind, but at the same time, I started getting used to the vacation mode. And when I came back, I was still on vacation mode. So I had to slowly build myself back in to now I'm getting ready to do another life reboot. A small quick one. If you haven't seen that series, I recommend you check it out. And yeah, I'm gonna do another life reboot before I go on monk mode, and I'm gonna have a video on my monk mode method soon as well before I get back into the grind. But yeah, man, life is a grind, but life is kind of like a game, you know? Except you only live once, and no, don't live by stupid YOLO rules, but you only live once. But life is sort of like a game. It's an unfair game. If you play like an RPG game before, you understand that you have to level up your skills to level up in life, and to achieve that higher stuff, you have to be on the grind. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. And once you finally level up and get the nice sword or the nice bow and arrow or the nice magic spell, that's because you worked hard to earn it. And now you're finally in the boss room, and you and your party are ready to take on the boss. But you can't have the wrong party members either, because if you have the wrong party members, then you're gonna die. And your party members are your friends. If you're hanging out with the wrong group of friends, they're gonna drag you down with them. That's what I'm saying, like you're gonna die. If your friends don't want to get up and do nothing, and they just want to smoke weed all day or talk to girls all the time and not let you grow as a person, then they're gonna drag you down with them. They're gonna be like, oh, you don't come out no more, or oh, you're not the same. They won't value your time wisely, but you have to value your time, because that's the most valuable resource in this game. And you have to be with a good party or a good group of friends that align with your goals so that you finally can defeat this boss. I'm telling y'all, man, I smiled more on this vacation than probably my whole last year alone. And I want to be like that again, and I know I can have it as long as I'm on the grind and I'm with the right group of people. Talking to my friends and seeing how they move and seeing how they're growing and seeing how I'm growing and we're all talking about our goals and how we're overcoming adversity. Is a very powerful thing. And that's why I say you have to make sure your party aligns with your goals. Everyone has the opportunity to improve. Every time you wake up, you have the opportunity to improve something on yourself. That's why I'm glad my dad raised me the way that he did, because he showed me the way. Now all I have to do is follow it. And you have to have a plan, bro. You can't just not go to college and be like, oh, I don't need college. Okay, well, what's your plan? Are you gonna be working at McDonald's for the rest of your life? Not saying McDonald's is bad. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, do you want to be working at McDonald's for the next 30 years of your life? You have to have some sort of plan. You want to be a YouTuber? Okay, devote your time into being a YouTuber. Go to trade school. Trade school is great. And yeah, you know what they say, it's lonely at the top. But you know where else it's also lonely at? At the bottom, at the very bottom. All your peers are leveling up in life and you're sitting there watching them from the bottom and nobody gives a crap about you. That's where it's lonely as well. And you don't want to be down there either. But yeah, man, that was my piece. Peace. That's why I'm glad my dad weighs. That's why I'm